In the top right, we've got the Team Liquid Zerg player. Will he go for the gold? It's Liquid Snute. And yes, the answer is yes.
Oh my god. He's going for the gold by going for the gold.
This is dangerous, though. This is really dangerous because of the spawn locations and the opener.
And the opener, oh my god. In the top left, doing the cannon opener, it is Welmu.
Oh, he saw that, right? Okay.
No.
He did. I thought this was going to be one of those things where the drone had just not put the building down, so you don't notice the drone in the fog of war, and the hatchery comes when you're out of vision, but okay. So the reason this is dangerous isn't because of the cannon rush opener exclusively, but this is horizontal spawns. I think if it's cross spawns and there's still the threat of cannons, you still have a chance to get away with this. But Welmu, not going to let that happen. Snute sees this. Honestly, canceling his natural, or his gold and just go for the natural normally might be his best option.
When do you ever get to cannon rush from the high ground to the low ground, you know?
Not it's a long time. They've made tweaks to the maps to make sure that specifically does not happen.
Dang. Snoot's gonna just lose everything here. He has no spawning pool yet. Well, it just went down. What is he gonna do? Take the gold base on the other side of the map?
That would actually be hilarious. Proxy hatchery's not a bad idea either. Oh, I hope this isn't a block hatch. I hope this is an in-base roach hatch. So I think if he just says the block and the natural, it's not going to pay off. Plus, it's in range of what is potentially cannons. Whereas if he puts this over here, oh my god, we saw this in Deja Vu! Wasn't this the final game between Snute and Welmu yesterday as well?
On Coda.
On Coda instead,
and he went into mutas, and it was the Lings that really did it. And it's kind of a similar theme where the entrance to Inferno pools, it's quite large and it's quite a big natural. Like if you're, one hand, harassing with the mutas, and then you send the Lings in, they could very well get in there. Oh, it's roaches though. Well, I guess he'd go roaches first, didn't he?
Yeah, he needs, and this is really important that he cancel the hatchery. He needed every bit of money for this. Now, Welmu sees this in the main. He knows this is here. We talked about this before. Bly actually filled me in on something I didn't know for the dynamic of this. We know that you need 2 cannons to kill the hatchery before too much comes out of it. Otherwise, 1 cannon still lets like 5 or 6 roaches come out through larvae and queens, right? But if you have 2 cannons, you can also focus down the cocoons, apparently, just before they'll hatch. So Bly dropping them anti-cannon rush knowledge bombs.
Well, this is interesting. So Welmu's got to figure like what's happening exactly, but he also has to remember what?
Oh, it's just like I got Lings now. If you I'll take whatever gold piece I like.
First blood.
Alright, so the probe goes down. There's nothing to actually build cannons here. The Lings can pick off the pylons, no problem. And unfortunately for Welmu, he kind of has to defend at home. He can't go aggressive to deal with that hatchery. He has to deal with what Snoot's bringing.
Well, this time the queen's gonna be able to get out. That's one thing that was missing from the last time we cast these 2 guys. And there's also gonna be Burrow.
I mean, he could honestly break that cannon. Welmu only with 1 cannon for this.
Yeah, I wonder why. Would you just thought it was a fake, or?
I think he canceled because of money problems, trying to get the natural up.
Oh, yeah, that may have been a big mistake. The roach is barely not going to go down here. Oh, the queen.
The Mothership Core made the mistake of focusing. Well, it's a mistake, air quotes, right? Of focusing the roaches. Normally, Queen and Mothership Cores already have this dynamic where they barely kill each other in the first place. But that Queen is a huge leg up on the Mothership Core now. If she focuses it down, it will die.
Yeah. She's starting to get enough energy for transfuse as well. Of course, I think she wants to plug at least 1 creep tumor.
It's getting really bad for Welmu. He wants to pull into this, but he needs more money, and he knows it too. Stalker's on the way. He's got the natural base. Once this finishes, he can transfer over, but still, that's not even a safety freebie. Sentry is like, oh, I shouldn't be here. I think this might be snowballing too hard, and this all comes off of Welmu canceling that 2nd cannon and really hurting this. As we see, the hatchery still not dead. This is the dynamic of that 1 cannon issue we talked about before. Oh, that Burrow's so sick.
But I'm kind of surprised he didn't just GG right there, but I guess he's hoping that 1 base is gonna do it.
I think he thinks that Snute is further behind than he is because he saw the gold base. He thinks it's a big dedication. He sees no natural base, right? So Welmu probably thinks like, oh, my opponent's got nothing on me, but not the case for Snute.
That's true. Well, this is just all types of awkward. In fact, the last remaining eggs, we get one gets canceled.
Her?
Her? Really? Mayo? The queen is also burrowed there, so the mothership core is gonna go down too. Totally forgot about that.
Oh, maybe not!
No, Turbine!
Oh, bro, okay.
Don't do that.
GG, well played, congrats. What a finish to this series. What a finish to 2 days of awesome casting. Ladies and gentlemen, Snute will win the JORD Invitational Challenge. That was,